Welcome to the dopest live stream that's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, and sometimes like a showcase. Khari's crib, Khari's crib, Khari's crib, Khari's crib.
Yo, it's another news day. I feel good, I'm on top like a kufe. Sipping my coffee, shaking my head for homies acting goofy. Guess they do it for the gram or the TikTok, so who's me? Welcome to the crib, let's kick it like Bruce Lee. Part intelligent, part ratchet, that's half Neil deGrasse and half Boosie. Listen, man. Real spit, now that's lit, homie, truthfully. If you in the Tampa area, you should be down like Bruce B. We treat the pod like sex, we start slow in the full speed. You like the way we work it? 9 p.m. we going in, we podding perfect. Beez and Tati is my posse. No worries because I know my posse got me. Be careful, we might snap like paparazzi. But yo, let's start the show and get a lit like sipping hot Tati.
Khari's crib, Khari's crib, Khari's crib.
What's good and saying, pretty people? Friday night, my name is Khary. This is my crib, and I invite you into my home for another evening of the dopest live stream. It's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, and sometimes like a showcase. We have a dope show for you tonight. We're going to be talking about the baby possibly being sued for the bowling alley altercation. A teacher laid students with semen cupcakes. She's going to jail. ATL is coming to an end after 4 seasons. Shacarri, Richardson, and the Olympics got beef and much more. I'm joined by the homie Beez, Buddha, the beautiful Tati. What's up to all my house guests in the chat? Everybody watching, podcast listening, hit that like button, hit the subscribe if you're not already. Share this with your people. We gonna have a good time tonight, y'all. Phone lines are gonna be open, so you can let us know your thoughts on what we're discussing. 813-559-3339. How is everybody doing? What's up to all the house guests out there? How's everybody doing? It's been a minute. We back. It's Friday night. Feeling good. Had me a sip. Had me a smoke. You know, I'm actually gonna be heading out after this as well. It's the homeboy Mark Rich birthday. His birthday was yesterday. Actually went out with him last night, celebrated real quick. You know what I'm saying? Only stayed out for a little bit. I had an early morning meeting, so I had to get my ass home and get some rest. But I'm going to be kicking it with the homie tonight. You know, what's up with everybody? How's everybody doing? What's up, Beez? What up, Tati? How y'all feeling this evening?
Hi, guys. I'm good. How y'all feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
Good.
He's over there rolling that blunt. He can't even say nothing.
I know. You know,
My bad.
He's focused,
I was
man.
trying to.
He's focused, man.
I was trying to get this done before showtime. You know.
Listen.
But what's going on, party people? Big shout out to the homie Mark Rich. Happy born day, brother. Once again. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. That's what's up. Damn, what the hell? How's my monetization already limited? We just started. You know, we ain't even cursed yet. But they already got my I ain't even gonna worry about it, you know. That's YouTube for you.
That's why I was trying not to, you know.
That's YouTube for you. But how's everybody's week been?
Yeah, my week has been. Who wanna go first?
Go ahead, you go first. You go first.
My week has been a little shabby. You know what I'm saying? I'm dealing with a lot of bullshit. Listen. Life as a handyman, as a maintenance man, in a building that, you know, I'm not gonna say everybody in the building is ghetto, because they're not. We got some good people in the building. But it's just a lot of ghetto entities. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I gotta tell y'all, hey Cheryl, I gotta tell y'all what happened. What happened? 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago, right? So we got this miscreant who comes to the building, and he trying to set up a crib and all that here, but he don't pay no rent. You know what I'm saying? So he trying to live in the staircase and all that. But listen, so there's a certain part of the building that's a public walkway that I gotta clean. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So I try to keep it clean, you know, and I go to the walkway the other day. I'm going to mop it, and as soon as I open up the door, the smell
Oh,
of
don't
shit
say it.
hits me in the face.
The
Hits
smell
me in the
of
face.
shit.
Shit.
Not shit.
Dookie, caca. You understand what I'm saying?
Dookie. Listen, y'all told me New York don't smell like shit no more.
No, listen, because of this motherfucker in the hallway with his bullshit. So listen, so I see the dude, I'm walking, and the dude is like in the cut. I see a little piss, and then I look at him, and he looking at me like,
I'm looking at him
with the straight face, like he don't see nothing. Nigga, I smell it. I look down at his feet. You know what I'm saying? Nigga must have been eating Gushers or cotton candy or something, cause it's blue, right? So he got the Blue's Clues shit in between his legs, but his pants and shit is up. So I'm like, yo, I start going off. Like, yo, I'm dead ass. I start going off like, you nasty motherfucker. You ain't got no fucking home training. This is why you can't even fucking get no place to stay, motherfucker. Then I start cursing them out, giving them all the good curses. You know what I'm saying? The good ones.
The good curses.
Let me in, Khary.
Yeah, so then I go into the staircase because I'm like, you know what? Let me go in the staircase and just start working because I'm about to crack this motherfucker with this broom, with this mop. So I'm like, yo, I go in there, and just as I go in there and close the door, something say, yo, go back out there and say some more shit to this motherfucker. So I go back out there. Out there, right? And another thing, right? The motherfucker gone like a ninja. Boom. Disappeared. But this the shit is bugged. So was the shit going. He took the shit with him.
Oh my God, he picked it up and took it with him?
He had to.
Oh my God.
He had nothing in his, he had no paper bag. He had no fucking napkins.
Dirt.
This nigga took the shit with him. Nasty motherfucker, yo.
At least you ain't have to clean it up. My dog said this is why you ain't even got a place to stay.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I guess it's hard out here for
shit I be dealing with.
Oh, you should remix that song. You should remix that song, Beez. You know, it's hard out here
for the soup.
Man,
you know,
listen, I saw a video like that
coming to the building
on Instagram.
Huh?
I saw a video like that on Instagram. The dude, I guess there's some dude that shitted like behind in a restaurant or something. And the dude came outside and found him like shitting. He made him pick it up and take it with him. I think you might have sent that, Beez. Did you in the chat?
I probably did.
That shit is
nasty. I send the crazy shit to the chat.
Yeah.
My bad, y'all. I'm trying
the jokey shit. Like, yo, you saw that? You saw what I sent to the chat? The girl fell and farted in the chair? Did I send that to the chat?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh my God. All right, I'm gonna send that to the chat later. That's just dumb funny, yeah.
How about you, Tati? How was your week?
My week wasn't the best. It wasn't the best. But
wasn't the best.
But you know, IDK. You have bad days, you have good ones.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. I'm actually adjusting your camera. You look amazing over there, by the way.
But you know,
yeah, she got a nice, like what's the word that Martin used? What's the word that Martin used in Bad Boys? She's got a nice ensuite.
Thanks, y'all. Listen, I got followed last night.
Oh shit!
Like I went out.
Tell us about that.
I went out and there was like a networking event. And I don't want to name the club because I don't want them to be, I don't want y'all to.
Yeah, no doubt.
But I went out and it was a networking event, and it was centered around this guy, his business partners. They were like bankers, like personal bankers, financial advisors, stuff like that. So I actually missed the networking event. I didn't even know that it was that day. And after the networking event, they went back because the place is like a lounge. They went back to like just a regular Thursday night. They normally have karaoke and stuff like that. So we came for the karaoke. So we're chilling. We're actually about to leave. And this guy like comes up and introduced himself to me, right? And he's one
Oh
of
shit.
the guys that he's one of the guys that the event was centered around. He was a personal banker, I want to say.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And he introduces himself to me and he shakes my hand. When he shakes my hand, he doesn't really let it go. And
Mm.
he's talking, he's talking and he's talking and when he I don't know what he did, but I guess he kind of dropped my hand and it kind of rubbed against his crotch. So I took my hand back and I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
He Weinsteined you?
Like he kind of
B
like he
said
was holding my
Weinstein.
hand and he kind of I don't even know how they explained it. But
He was doing some creepy
so
shit.
I was already a
Yeah.
little uncomfortable, but
A little.
I was when he introduced himself, I was like, okay, well, damn, you know, I can now introduce. I think we met each other at another networking event in December, but I wanted to go to the networking event today because it was for small businesses. They're supposed to help small business, especially Black-owned businesses, get access to
Okay.
grants and financial literacy and things like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
when he introduces himself, you know, I'm like, you know, I didn't miss the networking part. But then the whole, you know, I thought maybe it was an accident. He was lit. So we're talking about, I'm trying to talk about business. How did you get into the business? How, you know, find out dude is like 25. He works for a bank, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fast forward, he says some creepy shit to me. Like he said some weird shit, and that's when I realized, you know, he had a couple screws loose. He said he asked me like, how did I feel being a dark skinned woman, right?
That's
He told
weird.
me I was so gorgeous, and I was just praying he didn't say, because you know people, I don't know, I was just praying he didn't say the whole, oh, you're gorgeous for a dark skinned woman, right?
Yeah,
So
that's a
he
terrible
asked
thing to
me
say
and
to somebody.
said, right. So he asked me and said, how did I feel, you know, being a dark skinned woman?
What
Mm-hmm.
was your reply to that?
And then I told him I feel great. I feel amazing. Like I don't know why, you know, why I would feel any less than anybody else. I don't know. But I didn't say all of that, but I just told him I felt great. So he then said something like, you should never, you're such a beautiful woman, you should never deal with any man that's not going to eat you out before he asks for head or some shit. Like random as hell. Swear to
What
God,
the
random.
fuck is going
I
on
swear
here?
to God, swear. It was so random. And that's the moment I realized like something's wrong with him, right? So I'm like, okay, and I'm trying to end the conversation. I'm trying to tell my homegirls, like I was with my cousin, and I was with my homegirl. So I'm telling them like, yeah, y'all, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. And he's like, oh, tell your homegirl I'm not a creep. I'm not a creep, but can I walk you to your car or some shit? I'm like, no, we're good. We actually about to slide. So he hears us say, I guess later, he heard one of us say where we were going. We were going to my homeboy's lounge, right? And we pull up
Mm-hmm.
there. When I park and get out the car, dude is in the road. Like, dude is in the road, like, oh, I figured once they pulled up, you were going to pull up,
Mm-hmm.
right?
That's wild.
So,
That's wild.
right. So I wasn't really like, I didn't really, at this point, I'm like, you know, I'm at my homeboy spot. If anything, you know, he's going to make sure I'm straight. You know, they'll definitely not whoop his ass, but they'll definitely tell him to leave, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They'll
I don't
tune
have
him
to worry
up.
about
They'll tune
anything.
him up. Maybe not whoop his
Right.
ass. They might tune him up.
Right. But shit gonna get handled. But I go inside, my homeboy is not there. It's one of his workers.
Oh shit.
And, you know, anyway, long story short, my homegirl, her homeboy is there. He sees the whole situation. Dude is like trying to get behind me, and I had to snap on him like, nah, I like boundaries. Like, don't touch me. Don't get behind me. I'm not trying to dance with you or whatever, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So at that point, because I got upset, I'm not gonna lie, I got upset and I went into the bathroom
What's that noise?
and I just kind of like, is that me?
No, I'm gonna mute Beez.
Oh, okay. But you know, I went into the bathroom to just kind of calm down. I texted my cousins and I told them like, I'm ready to go. Let's go now. So I go back outside and her homeboy was like, you want me to take care of it? Like, I'll whoop his ass. I was like, no, you don't have to whoop his ass, but definitely, like, I would appreciate it if you make sure that, like, we get to our car safely and he leaves us alone. So him and his friends, he does that.
Mm-hmm.
Dude leaves. He's talking shit if he's leaving, but he leaves. We're standing
Talking shit like
outside
how?
still talking. Well, not really talking shit, but he was just, I couldn't even tell you what he was saying. I
Okay.
couldn't even tell you because I wasn't nowhere near him.
Focused on that like that.
Right. So he goes to his car and we're standing, me and my cousin and my homegirl are standing talking to her homeboy and his homeboy. And, you know, just talking about the situation. And I think we were probably standing out there talking for about 20, 25 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Dude pulls back around. Like, he comes back. He had left. Dude came back and wound down his window. When I saw it was him, I walked off. He pulled up to where we were standing and I don't know what was said, but he said something like, oh, I want to talk to Tati. And my cousin was like, well, Tati don't want to talk to you. And she says he like hit one of these. She said he like, right? Like did that whole little thing and wound his window up and drove off.
Frustration.
And yeah, so I told them, I was like, y'all, I'm ready to go. You know, he's weird, but I didn't want to go home. So we went to the liquor store, literally watching behind me the whole time to the liquor store. We pull up to the liquor store waiting for them. You know, some of them went in, got some bottles. We standing outside talking. Dude pulls up again. He pulls up again. Right?
At the liquor store.
At the liquor store. So I'm definitely not trying to go home at that point. They were like, well, you know, I'm a little like frustrated. My anxiety's all over the place. They're like, well, let's go to the Hard Rock. You know, at least we could chill there. We get some food, whatever. Go to the Hard Rock. Getting out the car, dude pulls up to the Hard Rock. Now, mind you, each time that we're driving places, I'm making sure nobody's following us. Nobody is behind us. So I really don't even, you know. So we go into the Hard Rock. We sit there for at least about an hour and a half, maybe. And at this point, it's damn near 5 o'clock in the morning. We're there for a minute. And we go and leave. And I'm making sure, like, everybody made sure nobody was following me. Like, they followed me damn near home. And even then, I still pulled over a few times to make sure, you know, nobody was following me. And I did get home safe. But it was just crazy. It was weird. It was definitely scary. I don't know. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. And I'm a little upset that you didn't call me and be like, yo, Khary, some niggas acting crazy, yo. I would have came through, yo, and handled the shit. You know what I mean? But that's a wild story. You know? That's some real stalker type shit. That's a creepy ass nigga.
Right. He lucky. What y'all call it?
You gotta unmute yourself, Beez.
Unmute Beez.
You gotta unmute yourself, Beez.
He lucky I didn't have
I muted you when you had all of that background noise and shit.
He lucky I didn't have my what y'all call it, a glizzy?
A glizzy?
A glizzy?
What
y'all call it a glizzy?
What are you calling a glizzy?
I'm talking about a gun, guys. I'm talking about a gun.
Okay, I wouldn't refer to a gun as a glizzy.
You wasn't grippy. You wasn't grippy. That's how we say it in NY. You wasn't grippy.
Yeah, there we go. I thought it was a glizzy, but that's a hot dog, ain't it?
Yeah, glizzy is a hot dog. You wasn't grippy, girl. You wasn't grippy.
Right. Yeah, that was crazy.
That's a wild situation.
You know what's so crazy though?
You know? What's that?
It sounds like you know, diamond. Like that's what it sounds like. Like you had a diamond situation.
Oh,
You talking about from players ball? You talking about from players ball?
Like I always make sure you get home, diamond. You know.
Oh, but you know what I was gonna say. You know I was gonna say that you might want to look under your car. You know, like it's feel under your car.
I did too.
You did, okay. So you check for like
under my car.
You check for like some GPS shit.
Yeah, because I've been seeing all that stuff on social media.
You just smart woman.
Oh yeah, y'all not gonna play with me.
You just smart.
That was crazy.
Tati about to get the mirror that goes down. Like when they be having the president and whatnot, checking for the bombs up under the car.
What? I swear I pulled over to Wawa
Mm-hmm.
and I checked under my the places where my
It's like a
tires
gas
are.
station, y'all. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a gas station. You don't the side of my car has the little, I don't know what you call that, for you to jack it up, so you can't really put anything under there.
Okay.
But I definitely checked under all that stuff. Definitely.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. See, I don't have any occurrences that happened to me this week that's comparable to either one of your stories. You know, I pretty much sat in the house and recouped from my New York trip. You know, and when I got back, I was up to like fucking 5 o'clock in the morning. You know, then I had to wake up at 9. Well, no, I had to wake up before 9. I had to start work at 9. So, yeah, I'm recouping from that shit. That's why I took a nap this afternoon. You know, but let's go ahead and get into this shit, yo. Let's start this shit off with let's see.
Hold on, y'all.
The baby is being sued, or potentially being sued for that bowling alley altercation that he had. If you recall, he had that fight with Danny Lee's brother in the bowling alley, where the video we saw, they were all slipping and falling on the floor and shit like that, because they crazy asses thought they could actually fight on the lanes and not bust their shit. You know, but
they were slipping and jumping,
right. Jumping up and down, grabbing each other and shit like that. Well, it looks like Danny Lee's brother is suing.
Of course he is. He got his ass beat.
Hold up. Now. You know what's. I'm glad we here.
Okay.
Because with that, like, I commend what you call his brother.
Danny
Lee.
Lee's?
Foremost, standing up for Danny Lee's, standing up for his sister first and foremost. Because if I had a sister, I probably would have been in a lot of fucking shit. But standing up for his sister, but for the fact that you know that this man was with his entourage and you approach this man by yourself.
Yeah,
that's the whole different.
Did he approach him? I thought the baby walked over.
I don't know. I heard that the baby.
No.
Well, from the video, the baby then jumped on his ass. You know, from the video we saw, but he also said that's not the only thing that happened that night, and I did hear there was a number of altercations before that one even happened. So
I'm pretty
the one
sure
that we saw.
Oh, so, between those two?
I think so. If I'm not mistaken, right? So,
but
now the attorneys for the baby, which I hate saying his name like that, but like the baby. His attorney says it is offensive that this alleged victim threatened, instigated violence, and has now used this incident to make a quick money grab. So,
agreed.
Danny Lee's brother I don't even know the nigga's name. What's his name? I'm tired of.
We don't know.
Brandon Bill.
Johnny Lee.
Brandon. His name is Brandon. His name is Brandon.
Brandon Lees. Okay.
So
you got to rename it.
So prior to this incident, Brandon was on social media talking major shit.
Exactly.
Right?
He was.
Did he not say on site?
And that was my point. When you say on site, that means the next time that I see you, I'm in your ass.
Exactly.
That's what on site means.
If a nigga says some shit to me,
I don't care
if I'm online and a nigga I know that I see from time to time says, yo, Khary, we got beef. Next time I see you, it's on site. I tell you what, I'm going to fuck that nigga up the moment I see that nigga, whether he see me or not. I'm going to fuck that nigga up.
Period.
Because that's a threat.
That's how that goes.
I see that as a threat. And I'm gonna contain that threat immediately, nigga. You know? So now, in a court of law, does that matter? That he was popping mad shit online?
Nah, that's some street shit.
But he made threats. He made threats. They just so happen to be in the same vicinity.
It all depends on who's if the baby's lawyers and all that make it to look like Brandon is he's antagonizing the situation, he's abroad the situation and all that, they're gonna call that self-defense, and of course the baby's gonna win that. You know what I'm saying? Dude's not gonna get no bread. But if dude proves that the baby
claim self-defense.
which they're good at doing. The baby always claims self-defense after he done beat somebody up. Always.
Well, shit, he claimed self-defense in his murder case.
Yeah.
Every time he's beat somebody up or murdered or something.
It was
not every time he's murdered, like he's a murderer, but it was self-defense. I definitely think he's gonna win it, but you know what I'm saying? Like at the same time, as you said, on some street shit, because you was running your mouth online, like you said on site, you were the one that said on site. So why do you think that in a bowling alley, and then on top of that, so me, I feel like my family, like as far as my family, my family is wild, bro. There have been several situations where maybe one of my cousins got in a fight and we grew up on one person fight, all fighting. Not saying we gonna jump you. You get what I'm saying? But everybody we might tag team your ass. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's kind of what happened. I feel like that's what happened. You ran up on him when he was with his entourage.
Yeah. Kimmy Cat says
you didn't have a knockout punch. That's my whole. You didn't have a knockout punch.
Kimmy Cat over here in the chat says,
go ahead.
Says he made threats, so it would be self-defense.
Right. I think so too.
Yeah.
But I kind of knew that. I never.
That's
really
why you're not supposed to threaten niggas. You just go get them.
Yeah, I don't talk shit. I don't talk shit. You know, like there's been times where, like back in the days, niggas have called my house. Niggas have called my house on some bullshit. And I said, oh, word? Okay. And just hung up. Next time I saw them, it was on site.
As it should be.
But all I said was okay.
Or it was a
okay.
As it should be.
Or it was a yo, Beez. Do you know who trying to call my house and talk shit? I'll be like, word? Yo. So you already know when we see that nigga, like what it is.
It's like that. I really think, and really, honestly, I don't know. I just think that's embarrassing. Like Danny Lee, you done called your brother and got him into the situation. He done got his ass.
Yeah, you can't call your brother. You can't call your brother if your brother's gonna get beat up. But Wayne has a good point. Wayne has a good point. He says, but he might win because his bodyguards jumped him. He might get a little piece.
They did?
Yeah. Yeah, he was being dragged all around. Niggas was pulling his hair. That shit looked hilarious.
The bodyguard was snatching that nigga by his hair.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious.
I only saw one clip.
That shit was funny. But
you know what? While we're on this topic,
yeah, what's that?
Kind of unrelated, but when I was out last night at the same spot, there was a fight.
Okay.
At the lounge, right?
Mm-hmm. A fight.
They started fighting some nigga at the lounge that I was at. Like I said, I didn't want to say their name because I really don't, it's black business. I don't want right. But there was a fight, right? Fight breaks out. I see security guard fighting one dude. It was a dude in a blue shirt, right? I'm standing there, see the whole thing. Dude, there's probably 6, 7 security guards, right? Dude got from this door to that door, got through 6, 7 niggas and 2 women. I mean, everybody was swinging on this man. He never touched the ground. These are big security guards. You get what I'm saying? I saw one dude fighting 7, 8, 9 people, got through all their ass. I see people throwing punches and then looking around confused. They don't know who they're fighting. Then they push some people out the club, close the door. They pushed some people out the club, closed the door. The nigga that they were fighting in the blue, that got through all of them, was standing right next to him. So I'm over here in the cut like, what the fuck is going on? What are y'all doing?
And then after that, you stayed?
No, I didn't. I left afterwards, but okay. So, dude,
you party for another half. Well, no,
because I was already about to leave. And this is a spot where fights don't break out. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't feel unsafe. It was a fight. They have good security. Nobody had a gun. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't feel threatened. But I'm just watching the situation.
They didn't have a gun on them.
Well, yeah, they didn't have a gun on them in the club. Everybody gets checked, make sure they don't have a gun.
Wasn't no Kodak Black situation.
Nah.
Right. No, out here, it easily could have been because they ain't got the gun in the club. Everybody's gun is in the car.
It easily could have been, but the situation turns out I saw them push the people out. The dude, they're looking confused at who they're fighting. And then the dude, the one security guard that I guess the dude was originally fighting, turned around, swung on him. Now they all pushing him out the door. You know, I hear them say, "Oh, go lock the back door too, so they can't come back in." Whole time they fighting employees.
They're fighting employees.
They're fighting employees.
Oh my
They're
goodness.
fighting employees and promoters that worked for them. And apparently I hear today that, it was a big misunderstanding. They didn't know what was going on. Somebody grabbed a bartender, didn't know that the bartender and the dude was dating, so they just swung on him. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I'm confused as to how one dude got through 7 niggas, 7 security guards. One guy, he wasn't even big. He wasn't.
I tell you how. The nigga been watching TikTok. He been watching Detroit Dust. He's been watching Detroit Dust. You saw the video. He was just pushing niggas off. Get off me. He was running around them in circles. Get off me. Get off me. Get off me. Y'all remember that tutorial he gave? You know, he was watching Detroit Dust.
I saw that. That man got through 7 niggas, and they were still confused. They didn't even know who they were fighting.
That's how
they pushed people out, and it was the wrong people. The enemy was behind
the scuffle ninja.
Yeah,
he's a scuffle ninja. Yo.
I was like, yo, that is crazy. Anyway,
man.
I'm sorry.
That's the only name that you could come up for that dude in that situation. That is a scuffle ninja. He scuffled his way through everybody and didn't get touched. And everybody's so confused, they don't even know what happened.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was like, you know how Kevin Hart said his dad got beat up by the one dude. He thought it was the octopus that hit him. Swear to God, it was like that. Niggas was confused. Confucius.
Yeah.
Like, they were confused.
I tell you what. When shit gets hectic, like, shit starts moving very, like, fast. Like, you know? It's like boom, 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 boom. Like, and you really just, like, got your head on a swivel, so it's easy for a nigga to push you when you move, and you're like, yo, who the fuck did what? Because mad people are moving in the club. So I can understand how niggas might be disorientated, especially if they're not used to like some hecticness.
They were not in the area where all the people were in. They were on the lounge side. They weren't in the club side. There weren't nobody.
So much for me trying to help the niggas out. I was in the lounge side.
Yeah, I was in the lounge side because me and my homegirl went to the bathroom and we stood there, we were talking, and we just see a whole fight going on. And literally they were fighting. Like, they, you know, like how you fight in your dreams?
Uh-huh.
Like how it's like, you know, you just see niggas punching. And then they just confused. And I'm like,
well, I hope there's no fights when I go out tonight, because me personally, niggas start fighting. I'm like, all right, time for me to leave. These niggas is acting silly.
Yeah.
You know?
I definitely went home after that.
Niggas fighting in the club, I hate to see niggas fighting in the club. Don't start all that gay shit in the club. It's too many women out here to be wanting to rub up on another man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? There's too many women in here. You know what I mean? Like, I used to hate that when I was younger. Like,
unless it's a sausage fest.
You mad? Yeah. Sausage fest definitely means there's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a brawl.
Yeah, I remember us going to parties back in the days, yo. We walk in and we just be like, yo, there's way too many niggas in here. Let's go find some other shit to get into. We just bounce, yo. It's like there's not enough women here for us to even want to be here, yo. We out. You know?
You get there, they got one little, no more, pardon my language, they got one little hood whore. And Mr. like 20.
That if you try to holler at, everybody from that block gonna be mad at you.
That's terrible.
Yo, because listen, when it be those type of parties like that, it's always like the one chick that's like the freaky, nasty chick that half the block then smashed up, and she be there. And it's like you had like 20 niggas all around, and that's why I be like, she be the hood whore. And then when new dudes come, you know, the hood whore be like, they don't know I'm a whore. So if one, it be like that, yo.
Yeah, it do.
And them, those her brothers. She call them her brothers.
Mm-hmm. You know, a couple of them smacking her on the
I don't
ass.
trust
but
none of
those
that
are
shit.
Yo, house parties. Well, house parties in New York was funny, depending on depending on if it was your block or not. It's like, okay, I gotta observe these women in here first to see their interactions, because if I try to holler at her, but there's mad niggas from her hood that wants to holler at her, but she don't holler at them because they from her hood, but then she holler at me, I'm gonna have beef. You
They
know?
don't want to fight.
Yeah, niggas is gonna be hating. You know, so you got to be careful. You know, or you had to be careful. I don't know how that shit is down here in the South. I haven't really been to too many house parties out here, but I think it'll be pretty similar. I think, depending on the age group and shit like that.
Listen,
of course, I'm talking about house
same.
parties when we was like 17, 18, 19, 20 type of shit.
Yeah, I've never really
check
been
it
to a
though.
house party.
It's the same. It's the same wherever you go. There's always that one dude
Bless you.
on the block
Mhm.
that hangs out by the store or something that you see every day, and he says hello to you, but then his whole shit switch up when you come through with the dude. He don't say hello to you. He giving you the screw face.
Wait, say it again.
So say you lived in a neighborhood. Every day you
Uh-huh.
would walk through the neighborhood and this guy would say hello to you. But the moment you're with somebody else, now he's angry and a super gangster.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah, I've seen that before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I used to always be, whenever I used to go to a chick crib that lived in like projects or some wild neighborhood, I was always on point. I would never tuck my chain, but I was always on point.
Never tuck your chain. You hear me? Wherever you go, you never tuck your chain.
That sounds real scary.
Yo, listen, that's the type of time we was on.
Yeah.
Yo, Tati, in our day, it wasn't like it was one of us with a chain. We had our squad. We had a crew full of niggas with chains.
Yeah.
And
I feel like tucking your chain sound like somebody gonna rob you or beat your ass, like you scared.
Tucking your chain is some sucker shit unless you just jumping straight into the fight.
Yeah.
Unless you jumping straight into the fight, then you tuck.
Yeah.
But you don't tuck when you.
At the same time, I know what that meant, because if niggas came through our hood with chains out, niggas was definitely scheming the whole time they was there. If niggas saw somebody that we'd never seen before, walk through, park a car, walk through, get off the bus, walk through, and nigga had a chain on, nigga like, yo, what building he going to? We start thinking, what chicks live in that building? Okay, this chick lived there. Okay, her parents get home about this time. He probably, if he's there to see her, she'd probably be out about that time. Niggas was dead ass scheming on niggas like that, you know?
That's crazy.
So if I know niggas on my block scheme like that, and my block is a good neighborhood.
It is.
My block was a good neighborhood in comparison to some other hoods, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So if my niggas is scheming,
Tati, they cut the grass.
If my niggas is thinking about this, you know,
y'all had grass. Look,
yeah, we had grass. Yeah, we had grass in the block.
Tati.
Y'all told me this one time.
You know,
Tati, we had wildlife. We got wildlife and all that. It ain't just no grass. We got skunks. We got raccoons. We got a fox.
Yeah.
Our hood. I can't say all hoods.
In New York.
Our hood. We got that.
Near my aunt's house, when I go to my aunt's house, upstate New York, there's fucking deer. I could take pictures of deer on her front lawn. I've done it before, which is wild. Out the kitchen window, there's a deer in the fucking neighbor's yard right next door. I took some pictures. You know, I'll find them. I'll search.
I'm talking in the Bronx.
You know, but I'm talking about just New York.
Bronx.
But that's definitely in the Bronx. Yeah.
Okay.
You know?
Yes, raccoon.
But
Tati, listen, we can get on some country nigga shit and go fishing. I mean, I'm not saying I would eat that fish, but
I wouldn't eat that fish.
And go fishing, you know.
Right. You know. Right. But I knew if my niggas was on some grimy shit like that, I was like, shit, niggas out
Other
here
niggas.
might be grimier than my niggas. So I'm gonna be on point. But I'm not.
Listen,
But when I
niggas are
look
grimy.
back, I'm like, you know what? If I today, me being today, if I know I'm going to a certain area and I know niggas is really hungry, I'm probably gonna put my chain in. You know, just being a mature adult, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna put my chain in. Why? Just because I don't want to even have to deal with the bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm not scared. I just don't want to even
man time.
deal with the bullshit, yo. You know,
Wayne says he knew women that used to set men up to get caught up.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh,
yeah, definitely. I know a couple of dudes from my area that got set up. Beez said he got set up. Shit, I think I got set up by a woman.
Set up, Beez.
I think I got set up by a woman. I think me and Beez got set up by the same woman at the same time.
I got set up twice. Twice. Me and Khary got set up when you basically say we got set up at the same time.
Yep.
And then I got set up a whole nother time by this Harlem chick. You know what I mean? Niggas try to take the chain, take the ring. But you know.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Me and my man.
I tell you what though, yo, fam.
Beauregard ain't with that bullshit though.
Yo, there was a few.
With Beauregard.
There was yo, whenever I would go to, like, depending on the area, I would say to myself, this chick could be setting me up. And you know what made me always have those thoughts? Mobb Deep.
The what?
The group Mobb Deep.
They had a song where they said, get a chick to set you up.
They had a song where, like, they went to go see this chick and they wasn't sure if the chick set them up or not. You know, they was like, yo, it looks like this shit is a setup. So Shorty was coming through. But they went through, but it looked like some niggas is out here waiting on us. You know what I'm saying? They laying on us to pull up. You know, mad unaware. But I always had that thought whenever I would go to certain neighborhoods. Like, yo, this could potentially be a setup. And I'm like, yo, even though I'm thinking this is potentially a setup, it might not be a setup and it's some potential pussy as well.
Yeah.
Yo. Shorty called me, say, yo, come see me. I say, yo, I've been waiting to try to get these cheeks.
Man, so I've been waiting on you.
Yeah. So I go to get the cheeks, jump on the train, got that bad luck ass NBA leather on, my nigga. I swear that.
That NBA leather. I know what you're talking about. I think we spoke about it in the past.
Yeah. So I fucking get on the train, go to see Shorty, get to like 112th Harlem, get off the train, Shorty meet me. When she meet me, she like, yo, something about her ex-boyfriend, you know, and his friends, they out roaming around, and you know, they said something to her, whatever, and she think that they follow her to the train station, whatever, and my dumb ass like, yo, alright, it's all good. Fuck it. We going back to your crib or whatever. So going back to the crib, I see the niggas like by the phone booth type shit, then the niggas go around the block type shit, like I ain't see, you know, it was like a setup like they think I ain't see type shit. You know what I'm saying? So they go around the block, then they try to come back around and try to do the bump shit and all that. You know what I mean? And shit is going on. It's a little tussle. Then Beauregard got into it, and then like everybody like just like scattered, like, you know. I had to smack the chick up. So
when they came to rob you?
Wait.
Yeah, they
smacked the chick up.
Did you smack her ass? Yeah. I mean, I ain't mad at you, but you smacked her ass?
Yeah, Beauregard went right across.
I had to smack the chick up. Don't be trying to go past that like you ain't said.
Like that,
you smacked
like
it
that.
with the front or the backhand, dude? Front hand, backhand.
Like the whole hand, like what you call it, with my fingers, like on the front of it, bomb,
You
like
made
one of
an
those.
ears ring?
Yeah, in the forehead, bomb. You know what I'm saying? Fuck is
Beez,
wrong
what
with
the
you?
hell?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Listen, she shouldn't have tried to what you call it.
She what?
Listen, she shouldn't have tried to do that shit. But I'll tell you like this: I'm glad niggas ran because I only had 4 shots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I let 2 off just to change the situation up.
Mm-hmm.
And you know,
And then
if
you
I had
only
to
had
let the
2
other
left.
2, I only had 2 left. I had to let them go. I'd been fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
Listen,
Yo,
y'all, we
the
do
phone
not
lines are
support
open.
domestic violence, but shit,
Nah,
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
not mad at that, Beez.
that's not domestic violence right there. That's
I'm
Me
glad you said
personally,
surviving.
I'm not mad at that.
that.
That's crazy, bro. You said I had to smack her ass up in the
Word.
forehead.
Oh man. And yeah, I think I did put these on the website. I'll check after the show tonight. Oh man. Beez got me over here choking.
That shit was funny, Beez.
Oh, shit. Oh man. Gangsta B.
Yo, like my street. A lot of my street shit be it be like funny incidents and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when the
That's
shit
why
go
you do
down,
it.
like I laugh
Say
at
it
the
again?
shit later. You know what I'm saying? I laugh at the shit later, but when it happen, I'll be like, yo, damn. You know
That's
what
why
I'm
you
saying?
be
My
watching
street should be
them
weird.
ghetto ass series, them ghetto ass web
Yo,
series.
Yeah,
Huh?
my street
Yo,
should be
listen,
weird.
'cause I'll be ready. That shit had me ready.
I be getting
That
it.
shit had me
My
ready,
yo,
yeah.
my shit be like getting into it with the weirdest people, yo. Like I remember being chased one time by the people in the Chinese restaurant. And yeah, I was
Them
like,
people
yo,
don't play.
them niggas were chasing me with broomsticks.
Yeah.
Was
Asian
that the
people
time
don't
we
play. They will whoop your ass.
hold on. Was that the time we snatch and grab?
Nah, I was by
Yeah,
myself.
look at y'all.
I actually paid. I paid for my egg roll. All I did was order an egg roll. I paid for it. And the lady, when my shit was ready, she told me I didn't pay for my shit. I was like, nah, bitch, I gave you $1.10. You know?
It was the bitch that was unnecessary, but okay.
Oh,
No, I'm
Miss
joking.
Lee. Miss Lee, huh?
Nah,
It was
this
Miss
this
Lee.
was over in Parkchester. This was over in Parkchester,
Oh.
Not Miss Lee.
right? This was over in Parkchester. I paid the lady. She was like, pay. I'm like, yo, I gave you $1.10 and shit. And then she just kept beef with me about I didn't pay, and she was giving me my fucking food. And I was like, yo, all I had was $1.10, and I gave you that fucking $1.10, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And she kept beefing with me. And they used to have this can with mad rice in it that they would put like the pens in and shit like that, right? And I just got to my like boiling point, and I just like threw that whole fucking shit at her. And like everybody back there, like mad rice went all over the place. And like right after I did that shit, she motherfucking not her, but the side door just like boom slammed open and like
Man, shut up,
yo,
Khary.
I'm dead
Shut
ass.
up.
The side door flew open and like 4 little Chinese dudes jumped out with fucking broomsticks, yo. And I ran out the store, yo. Them niggas chased me down the block, yo. I was out, yo.
That's terrible. Bro, this sounds like a Jet Li game that I used to have.
Yo, I was out, yo. I was like, yo, I don't know how fast these motherfuckers are. Oh shit.
That's funny. I used to have a Jet Li game just like that. Niggas, you walk in the thing and niggas would jump out with broomsticks come to whoop your ass.
Yo, man, that shit was mad funny, yo. I was like, damn, I was mad, yo. I ain't get my motherfucking egg roll. I was like 17, 18, some shit like that, probably.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yo, I remember one Thanksgiving, I got arrested for some shit with the Chinese people. And fucking on Dyer.
Oh, shit.
On Dyer, well, yo, they used to have a Chinese restaurant. It was right next to the record store.
Okay. This is no longer there neither.
My man O went to get some Chinese food or whatever. So get some shrimp fried rice, which was like, I think shit was like $3.50 or some shit like that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And He gives the lady a 50. Yo, and she gives him back $1.50 change.
What she thought he gave him, a 5?
Right? So yeah. So O's like, yo, where's the rest of my change? You know what I'm saying? And the lady's like, yo, what are you talking about? I gave you your change. He like, nah. You gave me a piece of my change. You ain't give me my change. You gave me $1.50. That's my 50 in your hand. She like, nah, that's my 50. I pull it out of my pocket. Yeah.
Dog.
Oh shit. Yeah, niggas is wild like
The
that.
nigga like, nah, that's mine, yo. The lady like, no, she's like, now you get nothing or some shit like that. And the nigga was like, yo, give me my change. And I'm standing on the side like, please give him his change. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm looking at him and this nigga's a nut. The nigga eyes start getting all beady and shit. Yo, this nigga's a nut.
He's a nut, like, you know what? Please give him his change because what he might do might make me go to jail as well. That type of nut.
At that point, I wouldn't even been hungry. I'm just gonna head. I'll get food somewhere else.
Yo, so she's like, you stupid. She like, nah, that's my money. Yo, reaches through the glass and pulls the lady through the glass. Yeah, he pulls it through the glass. Now I said, oh God. He done lost it now. He lost it. So now he's smacking the lady up, yo. He got her through the glass and he's smacking her up. So then, like 2 dudes come out. One come out with the cleaver and all that. Yeah, this shit got somewhere else. So he got the cleaver. He come out, see the nigga. Fucking starts fucking the nigga up before the nigga even swing the cleaver type shit. So now he's beating both of these niggas up. And in the process of this shit, he's like throwing them up against the wall. They're making so much ruckus that banging up against the wall that the records in the record store start falling down off the wall. So the Jamaican niggas come over to see what's going on in the Chinese restaurant, right? And the nigga like try to run in there to like break it up. I don't know what the fuck he tried to do. But next thing you know, start fucking these niggas up. The Jamaican niggas run into the record store. He chases them into the record. Yo, this shit gets reckless. He chases them into the record store. Now he's in there throwing records at them, hitting them with the records. Yo, shit is wild. Make a long story short, at that point. Make a long story short, at that point, we are face down in the snow, hands behind our back. Yeah, it's gonna be a long night.
Yep.
And oh my goodness, y'all have some wild times. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I was talking with Beez. He was talking about how I'm a picky nigga, and I realize I'm even picky with who I choose to be male friends with as well. And it's because of the shit that I've been through in my life, which is wild. But that's another topic for another day.
As you should.
Let's get into our next topic this evening, where a teacher has fed laced cupcakes to students. Have you seen this story? Louisiana teacher Cynthia Perkins admitted to feeding her students cupcakes that contained her then police officer husband's semen.
Oh,
she gave him pigs in a blanket.
Can you say beat that lady's ass? And you know what? This the type of shit. This why my baby don't go to school. Cause listen, I ain't got no sense behind her. I don't. These situations, get the law involved. I have none. This is insane.
Yes,
jail time is just not enough.
So
jail time is just not enough.
For a little insight, WFLA reports that Perkins and her ex-husband, former Louisiana Sheriff's Lieutenant Dennis Perkins, was arrested back in 2019 on charges of creating child pornography, video voyeurism, and first-degree rape, among other charges. This week, she admitted to assisting her ex-husband in sexually assaulting a minor, filming a minor bathing, and lacing cupcakes she gave to school children at West Junior High School with his semen.
Yeah, that's why my baby don't go to school.
Oh, these are junior high kids?
Junior high kids.
Yo, that's fucked up, yo. Like,
that lady would have called me.
So I gotta ask this.
Oh my goodness.
Her husband gave her this willingly? Did she save a mouthful of this? Like I need answers. How did she even obtain this for the cupcakes? You feel what I'm saying? Because there may be two people at fault. Easy. No, but I'm saying there may be two people at fault. Did the husband willingly subject himself into this situation?
I think so, because she's going to testify against them.
Oh, I thought you said Khary, they both were charged, her and her husband.
Well, they were charged for the other shit. She just recently, she confessed to doing this other shit. So they were already arrested. They were arrested in 2019 for the child pornography, the video voyeurism, the first-degree rape, and other charges. But this week, she admitted to assisting her ex-husband in sexually assaulting the minor, filming a minor bathing, and lacing cupcakes.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So she only just now
sick motherfuckers.
Yes.
They were already sick motherfuckers. Okay.
Yes.
Can y'all imagine if that was your kid and you found out the school called you and told you?
I can't.
Can
you say 25 to life?
Honestly, the school probably wouldn't have called them. They probably would have heard this in the news. They probably wouldn't have known about this. They probably wouldn't have known about this until now. Until 2019 when they got arrested. And the people would have read about it. And I'm pretty sure
been out there.
I'm pretty sure in whatever town this was in, where was this in? Does it say? Well, I'm not sure. Well, West Side, Louisiana. I'm sure whatever city, town they were in Louisiana, that story went around, and that's how people found out. And they was like, okay, when did this occur? And try to find out, were my kids in her class? What was your teacher's name in junior high?
I gotta ask this.
What was your teacher's name? I damn sure be asking.
What kind of mental health is this? Because this is a mental health situation. See, this type of shit that people don't be understanding when they talk about mental health. So what type? Yo, listen, you gotta have some type of fucking mental health problems if you think that shit is sane. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
If you think that shit should be done, like that shit is crazy, yo.
You
know
right.
what I'm saying? Like. You fucking with the babies, like
for an adult.
And yo, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter to me. Human beings, white, black, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit right there is like some shit this shit you just don't fucking do, and people don't understand that in motherfucking in the world. You know what I'm saying? Fuck like America. In the world, people don't understand that shit. And that's the sick part of it. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because all over the world, people are violating children. And that shit is fucked up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know one of the wild things about this is? Her husband was a cop, and he was in on this. So he's facing...
Exactly.
He's facing 150 different criminal charges in connection with his child sex crimes. And that trial is going to be going on this May.
He should be.
There was just a huge bust here in Tampa, and one of which for sex trafficking. It was a big ring of people, and the people at the head of it were cops. It was a school resource officer, cop. There was a high school principal, Brandon High School principal. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, it's I don't know. That's insane. It is so insane because the people that do this type of shit be those type of people. They be your kid's principal, somebody you would never even, you know? Right. And I can't even imagine that type of shit. I really can't even. I think my thing is when you say Beez mental health, like, I look at mental health as, yes, an issue. There are some people that you could see, like, crackheads on the street. Yeah, they got mental health issues, right? These type of people, addiction that cause mental health issues. But for me, this type of shit is just sick. I think that's, of course, yes, they have a issue, but that's just, for me, it's just like, it's like mental health and then they're sick. That's sick for me.
I agree. That's sick.
That's beyond. I'm not even giving them they're sick in the head. They have mental health issues. I'm not even, because I think people that I know have mental health issues, you lend them some, okay, well, they don't know. They're what's the word I'm thinking? They're pretty much they don't know. They know, but they don't know to an extent. That's the way that their brain is made up. I feel like that's kind of like we give them, that's our sympathy for them. That's our empathy for them. They have a mental health issue. These type of people,
That's us giving them a
they're sick.
scapegoat.
That's giving, exactly.
Yeah, that's part of why,
exactly what I'm saying.
even though I hear a lot of diagnoses, I really don't agree with some of them or a lot of them.
It's like this. What I mean when I say like that's a mental health issue, because it's not like you did it one time or something like that and you like battling with the demon of it. You know what I'm saying? When you normal, like in your mind, when it's normalized to you, there's something mentally wrong with you. You understand what I'm saying? That's what makes it. You feel what I'm saying? That's what makes it sick. So you know what I'm saying? Sick is the same thing as mental health, but those are the type of motherfuckers like you have to. I hate to say it because there's no rehabilitating that shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. There's no rehabilitating.
I don't
put them motherfuckers the fuck away.
I don't let people use those shits as excuses.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah,
because people know what the fuck they doing. Mental health or not, people know what they doing.
Yeah,
people know what they're doing. I'm not giving you no sympathy. People that cross the line. You can have a mental illness and just have a mental illness. You know what I'm saying? It's when you cross, like you said, that line. Like that's just.
Cheryl over here says, "Yo, I worked with a cop for 10 years and had no idea he was a child sex predator."
Look at that shit.
That's like Dexter. Those people didn't know that he was a murderer. He was a serial killer. You know?
Yeah.
That shit is crazy. And then you watch these type of shows and you see what they do to fit in. Like, they just kind of watch everybody else's responses and do what everybody else is doing and try to seem normal. And, they're just acting, they're pretending. That's why I say they know what they're doing.
What's the best place to hide as a killer? Being a police officer.
That's insane. That is sick.
It is sick.
I hope somebody caught up to that lady.
You know why? Because that is? So. Because the dumb shit that other officers is looking for.
Right.
Because half the time, like I said, most cops don't solve shit, yo. It's the percentage of shit that gets solved between the shit that gets committed, the numbers is fucking horrible.
We talk about that. I believe that.
So this case actually came about because the police were made aware of the couple's crimes after they received a tip from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. When investigators followed through on the tip, they discovered nude photos of them with an underage individual, and that's how this case came through, which is.
And the kids were missing enough for that,
Yep.
So they weren't just. They were actually killing these kids and stuff like, oh my God, y'all. That is crazy. That's insane.
That's even sick. See, and now the plot gets sicker. You feel what I'm saying?
That's disturbing.
It is disturbing.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, like this, like I said, once again, it's sick when it's normalized because it no longer affects you and how you move on a day-to-day basis. And that's why it's totally like, that shit is mental health, and it's mental health that needs to be dealt with in a totally different manner. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what you're doing, but mentally you sick with some shit that you doing.
I agree.
No. Can we get to a different subject, man? This shit is kind
of... please. This is heavy as hell. I'm high as hell over here thinking semen in the cupcakes. Like, are you? Let's change topics.
All right, so Kanye released Donda not too long ago. he recently said he's going to be releasing Donda 2, which has some production or executive production by Future, and it's not going to be available on any platforms, not Spotify, not Tidal, not Apple, nowhere where you can actually stream this album. You'll have to buy it exclusively from Kanye on his stem player that he's made available not too long ago, which is a $200 device. Now, do you want to hear Kanye's album bad enough to put out $200 for a device that plays his music?
No, that man, he acting crazy as hell. We gonna hear it at some point. Somebody gonna restream it.
Yo, it only take one nigga to motherfucking 1 to 2 DJs or something to get hold to the album, and then the rest of the world got it, man. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, you're
I'm
right.
good.
This only takes one person to leak it.
I know his you think his label, it like you think,
well, I guess
know.
this
I know
might
his
this might be
team can't
his
stand him.
this might be his independent route.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see if I can see.
It's on Good Music. Label. This album is supposed to be on Good Music.
Well, Good Music is his label.
Too? But I mean, like, is this a slash deal or is it all Good Music?
Let's see. His streaming platform.
Yeah, I know his people can't stand him.
Niggas be tight with that nigga, yo.
They're going to have such a story to tell, you know. I used to work for Kanye, and he was just, I remember this time, you know. That's gonna be crazy. This man,
that's wild. I'm not buying it.
I'm not buying it either. I'm not buying that. I love Spotify. If I can't listen to it on Spotify, I'm probably not gonna hear it.
Yeah, I guess Stem Player is his own exclusive line where they have the website Stem Player.
I mean, that's bad to say.
If you download that website,
you got to go to the website and you can actually buy it, not download it. There's no downloading. You got to buy this shit for $200. So you had to. What was that?
What was that?
Oh, my bad. It's the background. Some niggas starting up his motherfucking. You know, we got these fucking Italians with the hot rods outside.
The man, Beez, it sound like your neighborhood got nuked just now.
Yeah, you stupid, yo. It's the Italians across the street. Dude got he got one of them American muscle joints out there.
Oh my God.
No, that's his motorcycle. The Harley.
Got you. Well, I'm not buying it for $200.
That's crazy.
It's not.
I'm not buying it for 10.
I would have bought it for 10. I would have bought it for 10.
If it was 10, I'm not mad at that. 200 is crazy, but
10 is the price of a regular album.
I felt bad saying like, oh no, I'm not gonna do it. You know, of course you always want to support. I love Kanye's music, but at the same time, I'm not paying 200 for it.
Yeah,
not doing it.
Neither am I. And I think
he could have sold that shit in monthly plans like Jay-Z. Really, if he wanted us to get it.
Now, it looks like a lot of his fans agree with us, and they say, "Yeah, we ain't giving you $200 for a Stem Player."
Yeah.
Now,
if you wanted $200 from me, you needed to you should have tricked me and told me it was what $5-$6.99 a month, something like that. $10.99, $10 a month, $11.99. You get what I'm saying? I'd have bought it then.
You know, divide that shit up over a year. Trick my ass. Yeah,
right.
I feel you.
You done gave me a damn Amazon Echo device. Talking about it only plays your music for $200. I'm good. I'm straight.
Yeah. Now, if he was smart, he would have made it like the price of an Amazon Echo, and then made it like a subscription that you paid monthly, that you just get anything he puts out. Now that would be some real creative shit, in my opinion. You make the player like the price of an Amazon Echo, and then
don't talk about the Don't talk about that. Don't talk about that.
And no,
Keep that
no,
to
check it
yourself,
out.
brother.
If you
Keep
make
to
that,
yourself, brother.
yo, you can actually put Amazon Echo or Google Assistant on your own device. You know, it's kind of open source to where you can actually include that shit. So he could actually, if he wanted to, put like Amazon Echo software on his shit to make it an Amazon Echo. But now also make it a subscription to where now people get the Donda 2 album with that. And then just had that subscription. He could drop one song a month. He could drop a beat. He could just drop samples for the stem player. You know? That's now a subscription service.
And make it like Google. Let me be in the house and it'd be like, hey, his voice, I'm dropping a new song.
Yeah.
Want to hear it? You know what I'm saying? That'll be fire. Yeah. I would pay $10.99 for that. I would pay $10.99 for that.
Pandora does that now too.
What's that?
Pandora
be like, hey, this is such and such. Got a new album out, new music by me. Da 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 da. Blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. Yeah. So but Kanye just trying to get all the money right now on one purchase, and I'm not sure people going fuck with it. Yeah. Hard sell. But if he there's a way he could do it right, but I don't think this is the way that's right.
Okay, so I just thought like at the same time though, there's people paying $900 for his little foam shoes. You know what I'm saying? His actual fans are gonna buy this. But then again, we in a pandemic too, and niggas is like, you know.
I think a device like this is different than the shoes. Because a device like this will get outdated really quick. Like there's not much this is a piece of technology. There's not much technology from the time his first pair of Yeezys came out that you still want today, that you want to even collect.
But okay, let me say this. So like, let's say this was Beyonce. Beyonce had the same thing, $200. The Beehive, they're paying crazy prices for her clothes. They're gonna buy that for her music exclusively just because she said do so.
What
Kanye is selling $400. Yeah, Ivy Park. But I'm saying like that fan base is gonna buy that. You know what I'm saying? Like there's niggas paying $400 for a Gap jacket just because Kanye has it, just because it's his. You know what I'm saying? So I think that a device that's going to play his music exclusively because they like that whole exclusive thing, you know, I think his fan base is going to buy it. Me, I'm not that much of a Kanye fan for me to do so, but I do think he's still going to make a lot of money doing it because his fan base is going to buy it.
You think so?
I think so.
You know something?
If you paying $900 for shoes, you don't want to spend $200 on a device?
That's the difference. That's the difference. I think people are buying the shoes as investments. I don't think people look at this piece of technology as an investment because there's no.
I don't think it's only about investment.
I think that's the majority of the reason people buy the shit, in my opinion.
They like to be included into a group, that exclusive thing, you know? They want to seem cool you're a fan.
Listen, with Kanye, think about it like this, though. Think about it like this. There are people that are going to buy that when I think about it. Think about it. The average Kanye ticket to a concert is $300.
They're going to buy it.
Yeah.
If they're buying tickets, they're buying shoes, they're buying jackets, they're buying niggas got on the mask that he had on, the mask. You know what I'm saying? The boot, the crazy ass boots. People are going to buy. His fan base is going to buy it. We're just not that much of a Kanye fan to do it. I don't own no Yeezys. I ain't never been to a Kanye concert.
Think about it. Yeah. A concert is one night, and you spend $300 for it. You understand what I'm saying? The stem player, you're gonna spend that $200 and have it.
Right. And then Kanye is that type of artist, though. But I think people like that think about investment, that they're like people that collect the shoes. Okay, I'm gonna get these shoes because I might be able to sell them later for more, X, Y, and Z. Those type of people with solely that interest, yeah, I agree. They're not gonna buy that because it's outdated. But niggas aren't niggas aren't thinking about outdated. They just want to be cool for the moment. They just want to be a part of the exclusive, the exclusive vibe he created. They are fans. They're going to buy that.
Everybody wants to try to be a Soldier Boy.
Well,
say, yo, I heard it first, or I had it first.
Exactly.
The STEM player has been out for a while now. He actually had the STEM player out when Donda came out. I have yet to see anybody say, yo, check out this STEM player from Kanye.
Yeah, that too. Because I did hear about it back then, but I thought he just released it though. I thought he was just telling people what it was about. But
this is Kanye.
Wow, yeah, I didn't know it was out.
But then again, Kanye's behavior affects his shit too, I think. Like, I don't care to do the most, people, I like Kanye when Kanye is chill, when he's creative, when his music is good. That's when I like Kanye. He's saying some profound shit. Right now, he's doing some crazy stalkerish shit, in my opinion. I understand everybody has different opinions about it, but in my opinion, he's doing that. He ain't no different than that nigga following me last night. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because that's his ex-wife, y'all trying to put something different on it. But if the lady want to be done from him, and y'all see his behavior, how he acts, you know what I'm saying? She should be able to go about her life. But he's doing crazy shit in the media right now. I'm not going to go out my way to support him at the moment while he's antagonizing any woman and acting crazy, going after all types. I
agree with you on that.
That's just my personal stance, though. Because he's wilding. I don't really care to really support Kanye right now.
I agree with you on that. And I also agree with Cheryl on what she says. She says those ugly ass boots, they look like boots you wear when you do farm work. I agree with you, Cheryl. Them awesome ugly ass boots.
He was working on the railroad in the damn boots. Yeah, the boots look crazy, but I'll tell you what. The jacket he has out with Gap. The jacket he has out with Gap, right? So I was at an event. And one of my friends had the Gap jacket, right? It was cold as fuck this night. This was when it was cold, and I'm dressed to be cute. I'm not dressed to be warm. We're in Florida. I have an issue with cold weather clothes, right? So he lets me wear his jacket.
It's like that patent leather shit.
Yeah, the black one, the big one, right? He lets me wear this jacket. The jacket is actually fire. Like, it's really big and it's just cute as fuck, right? To me. And then I put it on. Y'all, was warm as hell. Felt like an igloo inside. Actually, let me take that back because I just found out that igloos are still cold inside. But the shit was warm as hell. It was warm as hell, y'all. I think that jacket is like $200-$300. I actually am thinking about buying that jacket because that shit was fire. Whenever he drops another one.
Well, I had a jacket while I was in New York that was warm as hell. I got that shit from Old Navy on my ride up to New York, and that shit was warm. And you like it? I'm not a fan of it. I thought it looked kind of garbage baggish.
Listen, if you dress that jacket up the correct way, not with them damn farm boots, you know what I'm saying? That jacket is fire, and you warm.
I need some type of I don't really see too many seams. It looks. I don't know. Maybe I'm just used to looking at the puffy
fire.
shit. More
it does look like a garbage bag. I agree. But I'm saying though, like, if you dress it up the correct way, it will be fire.
Yo, them Scat Cat boots, yo. Them Scat Cat boots he got. It's fucking horrible, yo.
Yeah. The boots and the mask is crazy.
The jacket. Yo, listen, Kanye is on some other shit. Yo, he reminds me of an old show I used to watch when I was a kid called Buck Rogers in the 25th century. He's definitely there. Yo, he's dressing like they dressing Buck Rogers, yo. I swear to God, yo.
Yo, Bronx Polo said, yo, that jacket looked like a thrown out condom.
Listen.
Man. Oh shit, yeah. I've never really been the biggest fan of Kanye's fashion. Like back in the days, I was like, he used to dress fresh back in the days, but his clothing lines, I'm not the biggest fan of. But let's move on. ATL, the TV show, is coming to an end after 4 seasons. Did either
That's
of
my
y'all watch
show.
that show? Oh, so you watch it, huh?
That's my show. But I mean, I kind of knew that because they haven't had a new season. It's been about what, 2-3 years?
Yeah,
It's been a minute.
yeah.
Yeah. So I kind of figured, but they did say they were going to do another season. I think they announced it back then that they were only going to do one more. So I'm not surprised. I've just been waiting for the season. Where the hell is the season at?
Yeah, I think it's
Where is
coming
it?
out soon. I think it got held up a little bit because of the pandemic and shit. But I
Yeah.
rather enjoyed
That-
ATL.
That show
ATL?
is lit.
ATL is a
It's so
good show.
funny.
Yeah, I recall the episode vividly that really made me a fan of ATL. It was it was the episode where the nigga was like, "Yo, he got an invisible car." Right?
Man.
And nigga like, "Man, he ain't got no invisible car, man." He said, "Yo, look at him. He taking a picture." He showed him his Instagram. The nigga's like leaning on the invisible car and shit, right? Well, the whole episode goes by. The nigga's like, "Yo," they go to this club at night. He sees the dude there and shit. He's like, "Yeah, that's the nigga with the invisible car," right? And a motherfucking shootout happens at the end of the club, right? So you hear niggas like jump in their car. You hear, then you just see this nigga come through, just like sitting on air, looking like Wonder Woman back in the days in her invisible jet. Nigga came riding through and ran somebody over. You see somebody get hit by an invisible car. And then the nigga fly over the car and shit. And I was like, yo, that's funny. I like that right there. That kind of
that show.
That shit took that. I like the creativity on that one.
That show is well written. That show is. I love that show.
It is.
I love me some Childish Gambino.
Yeah,
he is.
It's a funny
amazing.
Show with serious topics.
Right.
You know, it's like they just put like some comedic shit on some real serious shit. It's like funny, serious, funny. Because honestly, for me personally, I live my life like I'm gonna be able to watch it back. So I just try to make shit funny when it probably shouldn't be funny. You know, so even in like dramatic, crazy moments, I could think of some funny shit that happened. You know, some shit that I found funny. You know, it's like I shouldn't look at situations that like turn violent and be like, but yo, this part right here, this nigga shit was funny. This nigga said, yo, cross the line like Bugs Bunny, nigga.
You have to though. You have to laugh about life. Like you have to.
Yeah.
You have to.
You know what's so crazy about the show? Like, I enjoyed the show, but the episode that like just really like it was so bugged that it was so good is the Teddy episode.
Was that the one in the mansion?
Yes, when your man went to get the piano.
When he went to get a piano.
Yes.
That's how I actually love watching Lakeith Stanfield from that show too.
Yeah, he plays that character really well. But then sometimes
he plays that type of role good.
He plays that character so well, I wonder if he's playing a character or not.
But and that's what I think because once I started following him, once I started following him, he really kind of acts like that
in real life.
Right.
You think so?
I'm saying, and that's why that character makes me wonder whether he's just like a really good actor or if that's like him. And if that's not him, he's a really good actor.
He's an amazing actor.
Yo, listen, because even in what's the movie, the Black Messiah, Judas and the Black Messiah, he's a little bugged in that.
He acts like that in all of his roles because I think that's his personality. Low key.
I think the only movie he wasn't bugged in was Sorry to Bother You. He was actually kind of sane.
But everything else around that movie was bugged.
Yeah, true. True.
I think what's the rapper's name?
Which rapper?
The big dark skin dude. Fat Boy, something like that. Something Boy.
Paperboy.
Oh, Paperboy.
I like the way that they wrote all of those characters because it's like, Childish Gambino, he's still kind of like he acts like him
Now,
also.
did you
And I
see?
think that's
Did you see the Eternals?
no.
Paperboy was in the Eternals.
Yeah, you got your man.
I've seen him in a few different things.
And
yeah, he got the rainbow cake.
What?
In the Eternals.
He was
yeah, he got the rainbow cake in the Eternals.
He was married in the Eternals.
To a man?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know that.
Does that make you view him different?
That's like dude from, I know y'all didn't see P Valley, but the rapper dude, he's like a thug and shit. Like he's like a real thug in the show, but he's messing with Uncle Clifford that owns the strip club that's gay, and Uncle Clifford dressed like a girl sometimes, but he's a dude. They be messing around, like but in real life he's not gay, and they have all types of things, having sex, kissing and stuff. So I mean, I don't know. For me, it's like, oh, okay, he chose the money. I hope.
Okay. You know what? That should be a topic one day.
I wouldn't want to see my man. I don't care how much money they gave you. I wouldn't want to see that. I don't want to see you.
That's what I'm doing. I'm going out like Denzel.
Yeah.
I'm going out like Denzel. I'm going out like Samuel. You understand what I'm saying? So, you ain't never seen Stan.
You know what? I just wrote
that down. I don't want to see you kissing no man. I don't care if they offered you $2 million.
I just wrote that down. We're gonna make that a topic one day. Are people viewed differently after playing a gay role? Yes or no? Because we can take it to Omar. Michael K. Williams, rest in peace. He played Omar, which was super gangster, but he was also a gay character. I don't think anybody said, you know what, you was gay, nigga, in this role and things like that. But now the guy that plays in the Power Book, the Tariq shit, the brother,
which one?
The gay guy, the
light skin one.
Yeah, the gay brother on the show.
He's not gay in real life.
He's not gay in real life. He's married.
Well, see,
he's married.
And that's why I said for me.
Wait. So Marcet is not the brother from Power?
Marcet.
I mean, we talking Power or we talking Empire?
No, we talking Power.
Power. The new season of Power.
Yeah. With Tariq, his show.
But see, okay, so the way I see it, I feel like those two, I assume they both were gay. I don't know why I just never gave it a second thought. I just assumed they both were gay in real life, right? Mm-hmm. But now I feel like for those people that aren't gay, they're they're married, you know what I'm saying? And you're playing this role. I just see it as, okay, he must have got offered a lot of money to do that. And now I don't label you as gay, but now you might be sus. Like sus and gay to me is two different things in my head. Like in my head, you just sus. You know what I'm saying? If I later found out you were gay, I wouldn't be surprised. Okay. But I'm not gonna put that on you. I'm not gonna put the title on you.
Got you.
That's how I see it. He got a lot of money. He had to.
we're gonna talk about this in another episode.
So I said,
that's gonna be a fucking topic.
Ross Polo said, "Nah, they get regular pay, yo."
We're gonna make that a topic one evening. Yo.
Don't tell me you was kissing men for $15 an hour with a wife now. Come on now. Bro.
Oh man, all right, yo.
They better have paid you $1 million.
I'm not doing that.
That better have changed your situation.
Oh man, that's wild.
Listen, hold on.
What's that?
How much money would somebody have to offer you guys to play a role like that?
I would have to
Khary.
I would have to multiply my current salary by X amount of years and figure that out.
I'm asking you. Tell me a number, both of y'all. If I said
I don't know.
I have a role in the biggest series, you will have to play a gay man, which includes sexual, suggested sexual scenes.
Mm-hmm.
It includes kissing a man,
Mm-hmm.
being intimate with a man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Name your price.
I have to first ask, what type of movie is this? Is this
I said it's a big series.
Okay.
Number one.
Big series can mean a
Name
lot of
your
things.
price.
Okay, first off, what is
How much are you selling your ass for?
First off, what is the rating of this film?
Oh my God. I just said it big. It's big.
What is the rating of this film?
So now you worry about everybody.
Hey, no, wait, no. This is it rated? Is it rated TV 17? Is it rated PG? Is it rated PG-13? Is it rated R? Is it rated NC-17? Or is it rated XXX? That makes a very big difference.
Listen, I said sexual suggested content. Suggested,
no.
right?
Right. I'm saying the rating plays a part in the sexually suggestive. Like,
okay, I'm
Bel
saying
Air,
you don't actually.
Bel Air recently made a sexually suggestive thing, in one way, and this one was with a minor. But you can also do sexually suggestive to where now we need to see your ass out in the air, nigga. With another nigga, and then we need to see another nigga ass roll over with you. That's a totally different suggestive situation.
Y'all are probably doing that right there. That's what I mean by sexually suggested. And kissing. You definitely have to kiss.
Yeah.
Or maybe just be in the bed together. We can get you waking up. You ain't gotta have your ass in the air, but we can film you waking up and we know that okay, they had sex, but you definitely gotta kiss them. What is your price? No more technicalities, y'all. No more technicalities. I just want
on the forehead?
Gotta be over 7 figures.
On the lip.
Gotta be over 7 figures.
On the forehead?
How much are you selling your ass for, Beez?
I gotta be $1 billion.
Wrap it up. $1 billion for your ass?
Well, I'm not selling my ass.
Somebody else's ass.
I'm not selling my ass.
I'm not selling my ass though. We're not doing that. But for the type of what you talking about, $1 billion, because at the end of the day, like niggas gonna be like,
the kissing nigga, you want $1 billion? I'll go get somebody that do it for 100,000. I'll go get somebody that do it for 60,000. That's gonna change their situation.
Bronx,
not $1 billion.
Bronx Polo said, "Yo, 10 million, you can grind my ass." Wayne Mills said Will Smith played a gay actor in 6 Degrees of Separation, which I recall that movie too back in the days.
I didn't see that movie. So what was it? What was he doing in the
movie? Will jumped up, but Will was getting tagged.
Yeah.
He was what?
Will was getting smashed out in the movie. Will was kissing niggas in the movie.
Tati, the next thing you know, we got the Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
He was kissing motherfuckers in the movie. When I first saw the movie was after I seen the Fresh Prince of Bel Air, and I was like, oh, I can tell by he looked younger in the movie than he did in like the Fresh Prince type shit. So I was like, okay, this probably was before that. And I was like, oh, this is wild.
You was doing this for free.
I was like, this is wild.
No, I'm joking. That is just.
Or it might have been simultaneously. I don't know. I would have to look back at the.
This man said $2 million and you can grind on my ass.
Yeah, that shit is hilarious, yo.
Clothes on or clothes off, bro. Clothes on, clothes off.
Okay.
No,
yeah, listen.
$10 million is crazy. For that much, I'll just go get me a gay dude. Y'all wow.
Right.
But why don't they do that?
That's a question I have as well. Why don't they just get gay men?
Why don't you just get a gay actor?
You know why?
So now I feel like there was gay actors at that audition and you went in there.
I tell you exactly why. Stereotypes.
Yeah, wow.
Stereotypes.
Oh, okay.
You know?
That is true. You got to tiptoe around a lot of things.
Because
wait, time out. How is a gay man playing a gay man a stereotype?
There could be other stereotypes in the show.
It's not the gay man playing the gay man. it's the stereotype the people that's auditioning the gay man to play the role expects. You know, so they might do audition for a gay man that doesn't necessarily act quote unquote gay. You know, he plays the gay role as himself, where he's not the stereotypical flamboyant. Whereas the
and then you're gonna have somebody come out.
Whereas the straight actor would come in and play the gay role to the stereotypes of what people expect from a gay character. So
then you're gonna have them feeling like, oh, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Then people are gonna have things to say.
And so like a character, like the character in Power Book, he's played by, it's a gay character played by a straight man, but on the show, he's a gay character that wants to be perceived as straight. So maybe in auditions, it was easier for the people auditioning for them to see a guy that's not gay, that's playing a gay role, that wants to seem straight during playing this gay role. You know, just some thoughts that just went through my mind.
Excuse me, yo.
You know, like so.
Ben
like
Range too. Yes, he was Holiday Heart.
Shut up, Beez. I remember Holiday Heart. That shit used to come on every Saturday on BET. And we used to always watch it. We knew all the words. Listen, to me, again, I think there's a difference between like gay. I wouldn't say these actors are gay, but in my opinion, they're definitely sex a little bit. If they came out and if they came out the closet, I would not be surprised. I wouldn't.
All right.
That's my opinion.
We'll get into if acting can just be acting or not. We'll talk about that on another show. Acting can
just be acting.
You know, but let's move on to our next topic before we get ready to get up out of here for the evening. Kim Potter has been sentenced to 2 years in jail, 24 months, for the killing of 20-year-old unarmed black man named Daunte Wright in April of 2021. She was convicted of first-degree manslaughter and second-degree manslaughter in December. She'll serve 16 months in prison and the remainder on supervised release. She's also facing a fine of $1,000. And Judge Regina Chu admitted the sentence was a significant downward departure from guidelines. She said the officer Potter made the mistake that ended tragically, but she never intended to hurt anyone. So she pretty much said she didn't go out there with the intentions of, oh, I want to hurt somebody today, or I want to do something with this particular person. This is what the judge said she felt. So she only gave her 24 months in total and a $1,000 fine, which is crazy.
Listen, I saw, JT from the City Girls. She tweeted that Kim Porter is getting the same amount of time that she got for fraud. Remember, JT was in prison when they first came out with their single for 2 years. And she's like, for fraud, I got the same amount. She's going away for murder for the same amount of time. That is crazy. That is crazy.
It is.
Not surprised, but that is crazy.
Now, I wouldn't only blame Kim Potter. I would also blame the police department she works for, the people that hired her, people that trained her, the training itself. You know, because she was just scared and incompetent, it seems. Oh shit, I shot him. That's what she said at a traffic stop. No, like she didn't know what the fuck she was doing. She had a gun out but didn't even realize she could pull the trigger. But she pulled the trigger, killed this guy. From what she says.
That's somebody's son. I saw his mother.
Thought it was a taser. You know?
That's what she thought it was a taser?
Yeah, thought she pulled her taser. Or this is what she said. She said, I'll tase you, and then pulled out her gun.
Yeah, and the taser and the gun are on two different hips.
two different hips, have very different weights.
And you're trained to know this. So how
You're
long has she been
supposed
an
to be.
officer?
You're supposed to be trained to know this.
How long has she been an officer? How long was she?
I'm not sure. Let's look it up.
I just really feel like
I
I
feel like
don't
she
know.
had 10 years. I feel like she had 10 years in the fucking field.
They're trying to give the one dude. You remember the story about the truck driver? Something about his brakes failed and a few people died.
Oh, exactly.
They're trying to give that man, like, put him away for the rest of his life.
Well,
for
actually,
for something that he says
actually,
is an accident.
they reduced his time significantly because of public outrage behind that. So
Right, but
people,
it took public outrage.
right.
This has this is also public outrage, and she's
Yeah,
getting 2
because they was
years.
going to hang that man.
But they tried to put this man under the damn jail.
Mhm.
So the
And
fact
try
that
to say
even
guidelines.
and that was an honest mistake. I believe him when he says that was a mistake. Yes, he messed up, but I believe that, that was an honest mistake, right? But this lady, she says she killed somebody on accident. It's your job, It's your job to know which hip your taser is on, which hip your gun is on. You get what I'm saying? It's your job. I don't
Right.
understand why the police I understand there are crazy people out here. But the fact that the police that are supposed to keep the safety are so scared that they don't even know which hip their gun and their taser is on. I'm sure once you look it up, it's going to be years of experience being an officer. Like,
yeah, I haven't been able to
2
find
years
it
is
yet.
crazy.
Yeah. Long enough.
2
She was
years is
49.
crazy.
I don't think she was a brand new cop at 49.
Not at all.
For
That's
real.
crazy. That's craziness.
Yeah. But I think she deserves more time. It's unfortunate she only got the time that she got. She's probably thrilled about that, but I'm not. I don't think none of us are. I don't think her time is going to change. But she won't be able to become a cop again after this. I don't think.
Yeah, listen. That shouldn't even be a question.
Right.
I thought those type of people should lose their job and you would never work
A lot of
that foot again.
cops, in her instance, probably not because she'll be a convicted felon. But there are plenty of instances where cops are fired for being shitty cops and just go somewhere
and go work
else
somewhere else,
and get a job as a cop.
or they're suspended with pay, or
Yep.
go take a vacation.
She gonna have to go work at the post office or something because
Yeah.
That's insane.
No, she can't. I don't think she could do that neither. Not at this point. But let's move on. Let's move on. We got this last topic of the evening. The Olympic Committee responds to Shacarri Richardson. Shacarri came out and said, "Hey, there was some unfair shit going on with the whole drug testing." She said, "Yo, y'all tested me for drugs, came back bad, and y'all suspended me for a month, and I was unable to compete. And now here goes a Russian athlete that tested positive, and she wasn't suspended in the same manner I was." And the Olympic Committee actually came back and said the circumstances are a bit different. Let's see. They responded to her claim after boom, boom, boom. Russian skater Kamila Valieva was cleared to continue competing. You can't talk about double standards in relation to Russian and American athletes. Each case is individual. That was their response. They didn't actually say why they were different. They just said each case is on a case-by-case basis. And I feel if they suspended her for violation of substance abuse violation for smoking weed, and this other athlete also violated, I think that she should have been suspended as well. And if that would have kept her from competing, so fucking be it. Think they were fair, or do you think they were unfair simply because one was white and the other black?
I definitely think it's because it was black. One was white and one was black.
Racial?
Yeah, I think it was racial. Definitely think it was racial.
Yeah, I believe it was racially motivated, though nobody will actually admit it. and there's no way to really prove it. You know?
I think sometimes the white.
Mm-hmm.
I think sometimes, and this isn't an excuse or a scapegoat, anything, but I think sometimes they don't realize that the way that they were raised was racist. The racist people, I'm not saying all white people are racist, but the ones that we're talking about, I think they don't realize that the way that they were raised was to see people of color in a certain light, to suspect them for certain things and, you know, be harsher on them, you know, X, Y, and Z.
Right.
So when they are in these places of position, they're acting on that, you know?
Right.
I'm not saying that it's definitely still racist. I think it was a racial thing too. I think that it is a racial thing too. And I don't know. I don't think that I'm not giving them an excuse, and that doesn't mean that they get any sympathy, empathy, anything like that from me. But I feel like sometimes that is the case for those that truly, you know. I don't know. It's not an excuse, but
it's. I take it back to that video I showed the other day. Actually, you didn't join that day, Tati, but I think you might have seen the video. It was a video where the white kid and the black kid were fighting, and the white kid was on top of the black kid. When the police run up and they pull the white kid off, sit him down calmly, and pretty much tackle the black kid. And just looking at the video, you can tell it's because it was the black kid. He's black.
Right.
You know?
Because he was black.
Right.
He was on the floor getting his ass beat, and y'all pulled the white dude off of him and then arrested him.
Yeah. And
didn't even know what happened. I think it's
but
crazy that the police even arrest people without knowing what happened anyway. You know?
If
separating the situation,
if anything,
and just
neither of them
people is crazy.
Neither of them should have been in cuffs, or both of them should have been in cuffs.
Exactly my point.
Khary over here in the chat says, "Yo, Shacarri smoked a drug that slows you down and reduces performance, and the Russian chick had performance-enhancing drugs, which are two different things. And I think if you're going to be suspended for anything, it should definitely be performance-enhancing drugs rather than marijuana.
They used to, right?
You know?
But all of a sudden, it applies for certain people and it doesn't apply for other people. Like, I definitely think that was racial. I think that was, you know.
Yeah. Shacarri pretty much.
Because I think at the time. I
was just going to say, Shacarri responded to their response and said, all right, y'all done picked the wrong one. Y'all going to see when the season comes. But she was saying, I'm going to bust everybody ass just because y'all fronting on me.
Why not?
I think at the time when they suspended her, another situation happened with another white girl. Same situation, but she didn't, you know, it was social media kind of going crazy about whether or not the white girl should be suspended like Shacarri was. So I think that, I don't know, that's crazy.
It is.
Definitely unfair.
Yeah, but what are you going to do with organizations run by people that seem like they're racist? I'm not going to say it, but I guess
those people like they're too big to stop us. Y'all, we're too big to stop. You know? That's the Olympics.
Yeah.
That's the Olympics.
I'm looking forward to seeing how she runs. I'm looking forward to see if she continues to bust people's ass. It should be interesting. So we shall see. Right. And if more shit starts happening where they try to start flagging her or faulting her, just find a reason to suspend her, we can be like, you know, they out together because she ain't falling in line like you want her to. You know? Right. And Beez got niggas revving up vehicles out there and shit.
Beez over there getting nuked again.
Yeah. But shit, I think that's all we got for the evening tonight, though. You know, they out there, they pulling out a Beez spot right now. You know, shit. I'm gonna after the show's over, I'm gonna pull out of my spot too. I'm gonna go hang out for a little while tonight and shit. Give me a drink, celebrate the homie Mark Rich's birthday. He actually texted me like an hour ago saying he's gonna be out for a little while. But yeah, we'll get up out of here. I think that's pretty much everything. We had a good show. Anything y'all want to say before we get up out of this motherfucker?
No, not
Bye,
really.
guys.
All
I
right.
gotta say goodnight.
Oh my
That's
God.
about it.
All right. That's
Be
it.
safe
That's all
tonight,
we
y'all.
got. Yes, be safe.
Yeah.
If motherfuckers start fighting, I'm gonna get up out of there and shit like that. But
Leave the building.
for real. You
If
know?
motherfuckers start following you,
May the rest of your week be great.
Glizzy.
Yeah. Do your best to stay sucker free and keep a smile on your face. And it's the what is it, Beez?
Thanks for watching the
grippy?
dopest live stream. That's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, and sometimes like a
grippy.
showcase.
Gotta be grippy.
Khari's crib. 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 Thanks for watching the dopest live stream. That's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, and sometimes like a showcase. Khari's crib. Khari's crib. Khari's crib.